Hi everyone, it's Esther Phoenix. This is Tales of Arise. I played this game many years ago, so I've just reinstalled it. So I decided to do a review. And for a start, here is that you can, once you encounter enemies on the map, you go into an encounter setting and go into an action battle. And there are a few changes with the series itself. I won't touch into too much of the menu things since I've completed the game a long time ago and won't go into any spoiler side of things. So I'm just using this area as a base to talk about Tales of Arise. You could see, like many games, you could encounter things on the map. You could set different arts and do many different combos with it. With many different arts, you could do that, and you could use mix different arts to do different combinations. Unlike some of the recent entries like Zestiria, Assyria, and you couldn't do a lot more Graces, even Tales of Graces, you couldn't really do area combos, but the camera style when you battle is kind of similar to those games, but you could jump, which is another aspect of the gameplay. Some of it I'll cover. These battles will be super quick, yeah, way too quick. It's kind of easy, so on the directional bar corner you can get like a party member to do an attack, just like that. And that's the encounter. And even like later, like as you unlock in the game, sometimes with some enemies a cursor will appear and your party member will do a special attack, and there's heaps of different ones to unlock. And there's also a over limit system, so which just kind of appears randomly, and I don't know why they've done this. Like recent games, you could just do it by building a gauge, and you could activate it at a certain time, or you get to a certain point. Like in Zestiria or Assyria, it has to be a certain level. Like on the bar, like your health bar, there's like a limit point system, and same with Abyss. Do that. So, but Arise is just random, and it's kind of crappy, to be honest. Put it quite nicely. And there's direction buttons on the right side, and that tells you the combos you could use, and you could click and change them as you go and try different combinations with vice versa, but this time I'll change to a different character. So it's a menu screen, so you could change your arts, you could change them in battle, you could do heaps of different ones. So that's, you can only have 2 sets, which you could change different ones, and you could do the same with lots of other characters as well. So if I change, say, to Xion, you could do the same thing here. You could change your arts, and some you could use healing arts, some you could use magic. Depends on the character, generally. There's that. Like Xion has guns, Dolem's like a staff, Rimwell's like a mage, Law's a fist man, and Asara's like a mace and a shield, I remember. Yeah, mace and a shield. But yeah, Rimwell's easy to play as, and they all sort of have unique abilities as well. Like, I'll see if I could... I didn't even get a chance to do that. But I've explained most of the simple gameplay features. Yeah, and the scenery, as you see here, is beautiful. They've vastly upgraded it, which it needed a long upgrade after the Xillia games, which I haven't really done an engine upgrade or anything since then. So they're using an Unreal Engine for Tales of Arise. But yeah, like, this wasn't really a good example of an area. Like, my characters are a bit too strong to really show off the gameplay features, but honestly, like, at the same time, I kind of don't really feel like playing much of a gameplay, to be honest. Like, there's some good aspects and some bad aspects of it. but that's just my opinion. Yeah, like, it's okay. It's honestly okay, but it's nothing good, but nothing bad either. Like, they've really upped the ante on the graphics side of things, which is fantastic. But I do think they've struggled with, like, it's good to add air attack, and the gameplay itself has a lot of potential to develop further from that in future entries. But I think the AI really suffered, which Berseria addressed a lot of those problems that some previous games had in that department. So it's a bit of a shame in that way. The characters are kind of not good, but not bad either. The story is weak, which I won't talk about. The story, the first half is always quite good, like, but that's the case with most Tales games, and then it drops off. But this one in general, it really drops off, to put it nicely. Yeah, like, it's really gone, you know, really goes downhill, the story, really. It really, really goes downhill. And the CP functions as like a healing. Every time you use healing or something like that, it uses that instead of, like, some games you get like TP or whatever, you know, yeah, stuff like that, I think, yeah. So that's what I remember of it. And there's not really much mini games besides from fishing, like Berseria. I thought brought back mini games, and I thought when I played Berseria, I was a step in the right direction. So I say it's not bad, but not a good Tales game either. It has its problems besides graphical upgrades and good potential gameplay-wise. And they did more effort on the dungeon side of things, but other than that, I think it's not a bad entry, but not a good entry either. So personally, I'd rate it a 7.5 out of 10, and yeah, like, the skits is like 3D, so you could change your outfits and stuff, so some people may like or may not. And miss Ufotable's animation, which is only used in the openings of Tales of Arise. Yes, I personally miss that. Like, so it's kind of a waste because amazing animation studio, they really are. And I miss 2D Mystic Arts personally. Yeah, it's got some good things, the 3D side of things, but I guess I like the old style. And for everyone's information, you could pick up Xillia as a remaster on all current consoles. So for ones who hadn't played it on PlayStation 3 could pick it up. So I personally played it to death on PlayStation 3, so I'm not going to pick it up. So yeah, and I hope you guys enjoyed my impressions of what I played of Tales of Arise years ago. So, and there'll be another lot enemies underleveled, and I'll get rid of them quick. And my skill level's gone to absolute pips compared to what I was years ago. Yeah.
That would be really awesome, Xion.
Yeah, so, yeah, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. Thanks, everyone.